What I'm going to show you today is how to solve an equation that has variables on both sides. So here is our equation. 9x equals 4x minus 25. And as you can see, there are variables on both sides. We have x's over here and we have x's over here. Our goal when we're solving an equation is to get our variable, which here is x, totally alone on one side of the equal sign. So in order to do that, we need to get all of our terms with x in them on one side first. So our first step is we can divide our equation right down the middle. So we keep track of what side is what. We have a left side and a right side. Now we can see which side has more x's on it. Well, on this side there are 9 x's. On this side there are 4. So the left side has more x's. What I want to do is move all of my x's to that side. So I need to get these 4 over here somehow. So I can do that by using reverse order of operations, the same as if I was solving a regular equation. So this 4 is positive, so in order to make a positive 4x go away, I need to use a negative 4x. So I can subtract 4x from that side, because this is a good guy 4x. This is a bad guy 4x. We need them on opposite teams in order for them to cancel out. Whatever we do to one side, we need to do to the other, so over here we can also subtract 4x. Now 4x minus 4x is 0, so that's gone. And when we take a look at what we have left, on the right side all we have is that negative 25, that stays the same. On the left side, 9x minus 4x is 5x. Now it's a regular old equation that you guys are really good at solving. So the x is being multiplied by 5, so we need to divide that 5 away. Now those 5's cancel out, and all that remains on the left side is x. Our equal sign is still in the middle. And over here on the right side, negative 25 divided by 5 is equal to negative 5, because a negative divided by a positive is a negative. So there we go. That's our answer. What we can do with this now is we can check our answer. So we want to check our answer by seeing, does negative 5 work in our top equation? So over here we can say, okay, 9x is what's on one side. 4x minus 25 is on the other. Well, if we plug in our negative 5, we get 9 times negative 5. Well, that makes negative 45. On the other side, when we plug in negative 5, we need to do order of operations. Multiplication comes first, so first we do 4 times negative 5. That makes negative 20. Now we have negative 20 minus negative 25. Well, they're both bad guys, so they're on the same team, so we can combine them, and we get negative 45. Now we have negative 45 and negative 45, so that checks out. Our answer works, and that's right. We finished that problem. Here we have another equation that has variables on both sides. There's an m over here and an m over there. So again, we need to divide our equation in half right down the middle so we can keep track of what's on what side. And now we can start to work. So over here on the left side, we have 2 times the quantity m plus 3. The first thing we need to do is distribute so that we can get rid of those parentheses. So 2 times m is 2m, and 2 times 3 is plus 6, a positive 6. And on the other side of our equation stays exactly the same. We haven't done anything to it yet. Now we can see we have m's here and m's here. So now we need to decide which side has more m's. Well, this side has 2 m's, this side has 4 m's. So the right side of the equation has more m's, so that's where we want to collect all of our m's. That means this purple 2m needs to go away. It is a good guy 2m, it's positive, so we need to use a bad guy, or negative 2m, to make it go away. Whatever we do to one side of an equation, we need to do to the other, so we can subtract 2m from both sides. 2m minus 2m is 0. All that remains on the left side of the equation is 6. There's our equal sign. Now over here, 4m minus 2m is 2m, and the minus 4 gets carried down. Now it's a regular equation that you guys are pros at solving. We need to do opposite operations. So we have a minus 4 over here. We need to undo that by adding 4. So we can add 4 to both sides. 6 plus 4 makes 10. And that's equal to 2m. Well, now we need to get rid of this times 2. So the opposite of multiplication is division. So we can divide both sides by 2. And what we end up with is 5 equals m. And that's our answer. I'll let you guys check that one on your own.